Hello everyone! I wanted to make this video to introduce myself to the ASMR community. I suppose I have a story, much like a lot of people, that I am a long-time listener, first-time YouTuber with this account. And I just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and my experiences with ASMR, and hopefully get some feedback from all of you and some ideas for things to do in the future. So, I don't know when I first discovered that tingly feeling in the back of my head. I remember having a teacher who would read to us every once in a while. This was in elementary school. And he had such a soft voice, and the way he sounded just always gave me those feelings in the back of my head. And I loved reading day. I couldn't wait for the time when he was going to read because I knew I would get that feeling. And I don't know if he was the first, but he's certainly the first one I remember now. And nobody seemed to know what I was talking about, so it was one of those things I sort of kept secret, which I didn't mind because it was this perfect little secret of mine that I got this wonderful feeling from certain people's voices. And also, like many people, I discovered the painter Bob Ross on television, and I'm sure many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. He had such a soft voice and also just such a nice demeanor. He used to always talk about a happy little cloud or a happy little tree, and I used to love to watch his videos, and I have to admit, not many times did I actually stay awake for a whole video because it always sent me right to sleep, even if it was at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So there have been a few people throughout the years who have, I shouldn't say a few, I suppose there have been several people throughout the years who have given me that feeling, those ASMR tingles, and it's always a really nice experience. And then I don't know how I discovered it on YouTube, but one day I discovered someone's ASMR video, and I thought, this is amazing, someone knows exactly what I'm talking about. And I just got sucked into this world, and I have to admit that first day I must have watched way too many videos, been a bit oversaturated, but it was just so exciting to find this community and all of these videos. Some of my favorites are, of course, Gentle Whispering. I think almost everyone must know her, and she has a scarf tying tutorial and a towel folding tutorial, and both of those send me right to sleep. I always fall asleep with my laptop still open and on when I watch any of those videos. She also does one that's a fairy whispering video, which I love. I like pretending something other than real life. Another person who is rather new to the community is Rachel's Whispers, or Rachel's Whisper. She does a video that is a walkthrough of the Shire from The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And again, I like being transported to a sort of otherworldliness, and it's also just very pastoral and very relaxing. So those are some of the sorts of things that I would like to do with my channel. I have a few ideas, but I would love to get some ideas from people in the community. And I thought I would finish off today by telling you a little bit of a story of what I used to do before I found ASMR videos to help me fall asleep when I couldn't fall asleep. So I would recall this perfect summer day. It was in early summer, and I remember that because I packed cherries in a picnic, so it must have been early summer. And my friend and I went down to this creek that was near where we both grew up, and I packed a huge picnic because I didn't know how much food we would want or what we'd want to eat, so I packed a salad and pasta salad and bread and hard-boiled eggs, and there must have been strawberries and cream, and we feasted, and I'm sure we didn't even eat a third of the food. And then we had worn our swimming suits underneath our clothes. So we got into the creek and we got on some inner tubes that we brought, and we started floating down the stream. And the thing that I always try to focus on when I'm trying to fall asleep is the coolness of the water. And it wasn't very cold, it was just nice to the touch, and a slight breeze in the air. And floating down this creek so slowly, the current was so slow, but just enough to move us along. And looking up and seeing everything go by very slowly, but seeing the sunlight filter through the tiny leaves in the trees as they fluttered in the breeze. And it was just a perfect day. I remember thinking even then, this is just perfect. And so when I want to fall asleep, I just remember the slight movement in the water and the look of the trees as they fluttered in the breeze and the sunlight filters through. And usually that helps me fall asleep if I don't have any ASMR videos at hand. So I really look forward to making some more videos in the future. If you have any suggestions or any feedback, I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime, I hope you have a very nice evening or day, and I hope to talk to you soon.